Oh! I got push to talk working. So that's good. There's that. Yes way. It might be cutting me off. I think I might need to add like a 300 millisecond delay to it or something. There's a delay now. I don't think that exists. Wait. Oh, okay. Push to chat. That's not... There's no application for that, I don't think. You did not do that. That's not a thing. You made that up. Elsky is lost media. I guess. I guess so. That was Rusty being tough medias. That was really tough what I just did. I don't want Maelski to get lost. When Rusty becomes lost media on the way to the Farlands. It's really sad that you can't spam that. It's a good emoji. It's good. What if instead of walking in a straight line to the Farlands, you had to walk through an invisible maze to the Farlands? I think probably no one would walk to the Farlands. Yeah, but it's a maze that goes for 12,550,821 blocks. And I feel like nobody would really want to do that. I can't imagine it being fun for that long. Like Mustard Maze, not Diddy Blood Maze. Not gonna respond to that. Hello, Andreas. Walk through invisible 6-7 maze Roblox obby tycoon. Okay, how do you have an invisible maze that also includes 6-7 and it's an obby and it's also a tycoon? I feel like you couldn't have all of those things at once. Pancake was not in chat earlier. You were lying. You made that up. That was you talking to yourself like a crazy person. That's not Pancake and that's not Calf. You're talking to yourself. You're you're talking to yourself in my chat. You're talking to yourself. That's not Callie. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pigs here. 6, 7 pigs. That's pretty good. Elsky, please. Andreas DM'd me saying, "Hi, Rusty." Elsky, I think we might put you in, like, an old folks home or something of that nature because you don't seem mentally well. Hello, Andreas. Stream chat is pretty cool, except for that one person with the Celeste profile picture that's talking to themselves, and they're the only person in chat, so, you know. I hear Elsky is pretty old. They're like 500 pounds old. Is that a measurement of time? I don't know. I'm not Unk. No. Andreas is Unk. Andreas is like 28 or something. I don't know. Andreas, have you turned 24 yet? When are you turning 24? You're turning 24 in 5 days. That's pretty tough. I'll have to remember this. I didn't really, I just vaguely knew it was around the end of the year, and so I asked. I've got 3 DMs on Discord that I'm going to check. They're all from Elsky. Okay, so I'm not old. I look like this. You are Unk. You look like this. Oh my ... flushed emoji. Also, I don't know if it's relevant, but Elsky has the pup server tag. We owe uppy kabiddy banui bowling. So that's interesting. That's something of note. The snow. That's nice to hear, Elsky. That's nice to hear. 'Tis snow. Yeah. It's just like if Defek were here. I miss Defiance every day. Too bad they died 3 months ago. Forever in stream chat in our hearts. No, Defek is not dead. Defek has been here. I think Defek has been here every time that you haven't been here. So I think Defek might hate you a lot or something. I don't really know. I'm trying to like, cause my push to talk button is the home button on my keyboard, but then if I'm pressing that with my right hand, I can't use my mouse very well. So I've got to like awkwardly try to move it with like my pinky finger, but it really sucks. It's not very good. Oh wow, Defx Ghost is in chat. I think that's an unhealthy way of grieving, to pretend that their ghost is in chat. I don't know. Who could hate you? Defek, probably, evidently. I don't know. What is Defek is Elsky in disguise? No. Maybe. I mean, I have seen them in the same room before, but it was a long time ago. So, um, I don't know. But there are a lot of similarities between the two, I think. So, we don't know. We don't know these days. We used to know and we don't know anymore. FX Ghost. I agree. I was a different person before I died 3 months ago. Oh, that's a good one, Andreas. That'll get them. That'll get them. Because Defek would be... Elsky, what's 9 plus 10? I don't think Elsky is Defek because Defek would know the bit and Elsky doesn't know the 9 plus 10 bit. But Elsky, you could use something like a calc to figure out what 9 plus 10 is. Just so you know, if you're new to the stream, calc is short for calculator. That is really, really funny, Andreas. That's kind of goated. That's a goated prank. That's true. Well, but they were pretty frequently there, so I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm not doing that. Okay. I guess I believe you. But it is kind of a defect thing to be using that emote. Just so you are aware. Just so you are aware. Rest in peace, Elsky. I mean, defect. See? I don't know. That inspires some suspicion in me. We are different people. Whatever you say, bud. I guess everyone's using that emoji. We all are. Goodbye, Andreas. There's a penis right here. Andreas is not just other person in chat. That is Andreas. That is Plumed Basilisk. That is that is the inventor of Magic the Basilisk. That is the Eins und Eins #1 fan. You cannot refer to him with such lowly terms. Elski, I don't know if you know why I do the 3 blocks whenever I put a bed down. Do you know why I do that? No, it's not just because of the other guy. It's because in this version, if you sleep outside at night outside of a house and it's dark outside, the game will literally spawn a mob right next to you in the middle of the night, and it will kill you. Or it won't kill you, but it will attack you, and you have to. It's like a mechanism to try and get you to have a safe like sleeping area. Uh, but if you just place 3 blocks under your bed, then there's no other blocks around you that a mob can spawn on, so it prevents that thing from happening. So you're safe. I really like when I have to break my my boat and place down a whole new one because there's like 5 blocks of dirt separating these two oceans. Yeah, there's a lot of tech in this version that allows you to do different things. Um, I feel like a lot of it is not really recorded anywhere. You just have to pick it up through like osmosis when when watching the streams of other Farlanders that are more experienced than you. Like I just watch other people do the Farlands and I do what they do and that's kind of it. I thought you had already gotten into Farlanding. I thought the other night you were Farlanding, like you had done like 16,000 blocks or something. What happened to that? You're at 32,767. That's pretty good. I like 767. That's like 6,7. That's pretty impressive. Um, but I welcome the challenge. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of trouble catching up to me, considering I had a head start of about 200 and 200,000 blocks. But it'll inspire me to do more walking more consistently if I have someone that's like presenting a threat to me. Also, you should be like streaming it. You should stream that and record it because there is like a Farlands database and you need to have it on record if you want to have your Farlands record verified and everything. You should have it like you don't have to record all of it because that's cumbersome storage wise, but just like stream it when you do it because and you should join like the Council of Farlanders Discord and things, which I can send you and you can like read the rules for Farlanding and those things. You know, as long as I can like kick you in the elbows, I can probably pass you. Yeah, it kind of is like a Farlands demon list, except it's not really at all. But it's like a speedrun website, except like it's just like walking journeys. It just archives the journeys instead of being like a demon list thing. It's more like a speedrun website. Farlands the walk level. Yeah, man. A lot of the Farlanders are actually GD players. I mean, I accidentally let go of the push to talk button, but I think it's only like three people that I know of that are GD players on the Farlands server, but two of them have been to the Farlands. So, that's pretty high profile. What's the Farlands top one? Probably walking to the Nether Farlands. I think because you have to walk 12 million blocks in the Nether, which really well, no, because I guess roofless because otherwise you can just walk on the Nether roof to get there, but like but doing roofless nether farlands, that would probably be pretty hard because you have to go 12 million blocks in the nether, which is not fun. I can't imagine. I also forgot about the other kinds of Farlands, because there's like the Farther Lands, which occurs at some point, and then there's like World Border and stuff, and more modern version. Nether Corner Farlands Roofless, yeah. Roofless is kind of my name, yeah. You're right. Yeah, and the Corner Farlands is further, because it's... See, the Edge Farlands is 12,550,821 blocks, so you take that, and you multiply it by the square root of 2 to get the distance to the corner Farlands, and I think it's like 17,449,000 something. Something like that. No, the square of 2 is 4. The square root is like 1.41 something. 41! 41! What's the YouTube chat version of the Steve Raglan handfold gif? I don't fucking know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking up Steve Raglan handfold gif. Okay, you're gonna have to send me it. Did you send me it? I have a DM on Discord apparently. That's good. You didn't hear it, but what I said just then was get the fuck out of here, and I was really fucking scared because it jump scared me. I don't know why it looks like that. They fucked up the whole YouTube UI and I don't like it. They changed it and it's not good. They made it chuddy. Okay. It doesn't exist? I don't... What? What do you mean it doesn't exist? Your cat's watching the stream. That's nice. I've got an extra viewer. Can you get your cat on a different YouTube account so it'll count for 2 viewers? Nice. That would be tough. Hello, cat. Oh, okay. I didn't fucking say anything. I'm on push to talk and I wasn't pressing the button. I actually didn't say anything at all, literally. I haven't said anything since I last turned on my push to talk. I've been staring, actually, not even at my monitor. I've been looking at my other monitor watching a YouTube video. So, I'm watching YouTube and driving. So, didn't fucking say anything. So you're making things up. If you heard anything, it's because you're insane and delusional. Okay, thanks, Elsky. Thank you for that. There's a loud ass train outside at 5:30 in the morning, which is pretty cool. You probably didn't hear it. I think I have noise suppression on, but I like living near train tracks. It actually is pretty cool because sometimes I can see the train go by. You are not trains. You might be trans, but you're not trains. That's a different thing. Clyde's in physics. We like that Clyde is in physics here. Physics bro, you're what? Oh hey physics bro, welcome to chat. Okay. Physics bro is Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton, if he was kinky and into shibari. Binding of Isaac. Thanks for that. My stupid fucking boat ran away again. Elski, you don't have any fans. Nobody likes you. Nobody in my chat likes you. No fans. And stop using this stupid chuddy emotes. They're evil. It's game over for you, yes. Okay. On Discord that I'm going to. I've got 3 DMs on Discord that I'm going to check. They're all from Elsky. Okay, so I'm not old. I look like this. You are Unk. You look like this. Oh my ... flushed emoji. Well, I was saying stuff there, but you don't know what it was because I was because I didn't press my push to talk button, so I guess you won't know. Guess you won't know what that was. You know, I've been talking quite a bit, so maybe I should just turn off the push to talk thing. Maybe I should just talk. But I don't know. Push to talk is off, so I'm always talking. Yeah. So that's good. Rusty, I'm gonna voice reveal. OMG, no way. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah. So that's good. Damn it. I'm chuddy. I can't scale mountains. Stop mooing. Rusty is going to 12,550,821 blocks. Sorry, I'll stop mooing. Well, you are a cow. No, my probably favorite thing about the Farlands is having to scale stupid mountains. I really like doing it. If everything was just like plains biomes and oceans, this would be really easy. But no, I have to sit here and do this the whole time, which is fun. And I get to go up all the way up here. Just for guess what, I'm going to have to probably go back down. Well, but it's actually easier to go back down because I can use water like this. No, wait. I go down over here, actually. But then the water is slow. If everything was plains biome, then who would get to say to snow? Well, forests and snow biomes might be okay too. But just the mountain biomes, I don't like them specifically. It's itching my eye there. Rusty doesn't know how to torch bucket clutch. Torch bucket? Torch bucket. Okay. See, the thing is with this version, I don't know if I can trust it to, like, to water bucket correctly. I don't know that I can trust it, so. Damn it! My boat ran away. Damn it. Now, Um, the kind of funny thing is this ended up being a lot more of like a proper streaming thing each night than it was intended to be. Initially, it was just going to be like I was gonna bum rush this. I don't know if bum rushing is that the right word. That might I might have made that up. Bum rush to charge at or into a person or place. I don't know if that's the right term. It kind of seems right, but I was just gonna rush my way to the Farlands. This month I was just gonna do like 5 hours of walking each day, and I wasn't gonna interact with chat. I wasn't gonna be talking. I was just gonna be walking silently every day for 5 hours for a month. And the goal was to be at 1,500,000 blocks by the end of the month. Well, that all went out the window because I'm not muted. I'm talking. Um, I'm not doing 5 hours of walking a day. I'm not even really doing it every day consistently, really. Um, I I'm not gonna get to 1,500,000 blocks by the end of this month. And I've kind of abandoned the whole month idea in general. I'm just kind of doing it. I might I might take a break for a while once I reach a month. I don't know. But I might not because I'm going to have to be racing you. You place a torch and then water on top so that it's like 2 blocks deep because single deep water hurts you. I guess that makes sense. Two chatters. Hey, what's up? Also, I don't think you can torch bucket. I think I don't think you would have the time to do that. That would be really hard. That would be really, really hard, and I don't want to do that like normally. Seven chatters. Hey, what's up? Hey, we got the seven fucking dwarves in here. We got the seven dwarves in my chat right now. That's weird. I don't want dwarves in my chat. Get them out. Oh, it's another mountain biome as well, which is good. I think we like those here. I think I was just talking about how much I like these because of all this really easily scaled terrain. You wouldn't have the time, but I would because I'm awesome. Well, I do have the time. I just don't have the energy, and I'm gonna get burnt out if I do that, and I'm never gonna want a Farland again. And I don't want to get burnt out. I'm doing this for fun, so it's like, I mean, you can feel free to do that, and then you're gonna stop doing it after like a few weeks, and then I'll be free to walk at a leisurely pace. Slow and steady gets to the Farlands. You don't have the skill. This isn't skillful. This is just endurance and stamina and like willing to commit to a task. It's not anything to do with skill really. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get to 240,000 and then stop. And we're at 233.5 thousand right now. So about 6,500 more blocks, which is about 30 more minutes, something like that. Maybe 40. It depends on how much I'm like pausing and that sort of thing. I'm walking diagonally, so I'm actually okay. Well, you're walking diagonally, which I mean, you're gonna have to go further because you're gonna be walking. You might be slightly faster at walking, but you're gonna have to go a lot more than 1.05 times the distance. You're gonna be 1.05 times faster at walking, but you're gonna be 1.41. You're gonna have to travel 1.41 times the distance. So it's not skill, it's actually a net negative on your speed there. The only benefit is that if you do the boat boosting, it's actually a lot faster when going diagonally. I think it's like 12 blocks diagonally or something. It's really fast diagonally, and it's only marginally faster going straight. But you don't have the tech down. You haven't studied the Farlands. 45 degrees to the left. And holding W and D. It's called tech. Is that tech? Does that work? Okay. But what I'm saying is you don't have the knowledge. You don't have, maybe you know your own little tech that you came up with that's marginally faster, but you haven't studied the Farlands like I have. You don't know the Farlands. You didn't even know there was a Farlands Discord server. You didn't know anything about it. You didn't know about the Farlands database. I had to tell you about all that stuff. You didn't know to be streaming your Farlands. You're still probably not streaming your Farlands, are you? I mean, I don't know if you're doing it right now, but I don't think you're streaming it, and you should be streaming it because you need to be able to prove it. And if you can't prove it, then it'll be illegitimate and it won't be recorded anywhere, and no one will care that you walked because there won't be proof that you did it legitimately. You don't know these things, and I know these things, and that's what sets us apart. That's what makes me better than you. And that's what makes it so I'm gonna reach the Farlands before you. You don't have the skill like I do. You don't Farland like Rusty Farlands. No vid, no did. Yeah. Yeah, no vid, no did, buddy. If you don't got no vid, you don't got no did, I guess. Something like that. So, you gotta have vid. Or stream VOD. You gotta have vid or VOD. No VOD, no DOD, dude. No DOD. You don't got no VOD, you don't got no DOD. Just think about that. Think about that when you're farlanding. Take it into consideration. And for that matter, you're not good buddies with all the Farlanders, with all the people that have gone to the Farlands. Okay. You're not good buddies with them. You don't have them added on Discord. You're not in their stream chats. Is this a thing? This could be a thing. No, it's like a lava lake, but it's underground, but only slightly. I thought it would be like a spawner thing. It's game. No, dot isn't a word. It's game over for you. You don't know what you're talking about, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't even know. You don't even. You don't. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Maybe I should become like a PNG tuber. I'll just draw a bunch of like PNGs of my persona and I'll have them in the corner. And I'll be the first Farlands PNG tuber. I think everyone likes PNG tubers and VTubers and things, and they like that. So that could be good. That could be really good. I don't care about the people who've already made it to the Farlands. I care about the one streamer who gets a couple hundred blocks and then restarts. I don't restart after a few hundred. I failed. My world got corrupted. My world got deleted and I had to restart, and then my world got corrupted and I had to restart. I wasn't restarting on purpose, and also I had gone hundreds of thousands of blocks. 700,000 blocks in the first world, 65,000 in the second. Okay? Don't you fucking disrespect me. Don't you disrespect me. Your favorite streamer's a PNG tuber. Who's your favorite streamer? Rusty's going in a boat. Oh! My favorite streamer is Ki- Kidney Stone. What? Okay, that's your favorite streamer. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. Noise. I'm gonna look really stupid. No, it didn't fucking look it up. Um, is this it? This account. They only have shorts on their YouTube channel. Um, this looks nice. Their Twitter doesn't exist. Their Blue Sky doesn't exist. Their Twitch doesn't exist. Who is this? Who is this person? They're gone from the internet. They're not real. This isn't your favorite streamer. You're lying. You're lying to me. So, anyway, um, nice, I guess. Um, yeah. He changed his accounts recently, so the links don't work. That's nice, I guess. I feel like what I saw of that channel tells me that's probably not really your favorite streamer. Doesn't give doesn't give me that vibe. Doesn't give me the vibe that that's anybody's streamer except for like evil pedophiles. So if you're an evil pedophile, I guess it would make sense. And you do have a Celeste profile picture, so it would check out if you were. Um, what do you call a creeper with a bomb in his hands? It doesn't matter. He will be blown to smithereens. Elsky, I have a question for you. What movie do Minecraft players like to watch? What movie do Minecraft players like to watch? Mi- Minecraft players like to watch The Terminator. I wish I had my face cam on because you could have seen that I was like in tears trying to hold back a laugh in waiting for you to answer. Um what's that? Don't worry about it. It's just a little Minecraft joke. Hey, what do you call a cow that eats a bomb? Elsky, I know the delay isn't this long. I know you heard me. What do you call a cow that eats a bomb? Utter destruction. Utter destruction. I have a Discord message from Elsky. Look at this clip, twin. Wait.
Your BRB screen says groove thing. Yes, it does. Shake your groove thing. Goof thing!
Nice, dude. I guess we like PNG tubers here. I guess we're a fan of them. How do you make a creeper shower? How do you make a creeper shower? Give him a hand grenade. Give him a hand grenade. And that delay must be getting really bad. Give him a hand grenade. UFO. Holy shit, is that a UFO? Is that a UFO in my chat? Flying by in my chat? What the fuck, dude? That's actually crazy. That's crazy. I hope I don't get blown away. That was my new joke if you didn't realize. It's like, I hope I don't get blown away. What if Elsky was geriatric? I guess. I don't know. What if? What if? It's 6 in the morning. I've been up all night. Think that's good? Can't believe Biden predicted 6 Wuhan meme. What if Elsky was geriatric? Then Elsky would be the same age as real oxide. Well, you distracted me with that and made my boat run away from me, so you can go fuck yourself with that. Damn it! It's all your fault. Every time. It's always your fault. Get boat jacked, nerd. Stupid fucking emoji. Uh, it's all a farce. It's all pointless. You see what I mean by these diagonal boats are fast as fuck? They're so fast. Do you see that? That was fast, dude. It's crazy. I'm gonna go down here. Apparently, if there's two beaches next to each other, it can form a desert. Oh no, there is an actual desert over there. I guess that's good. I'm almost at the Farlands. Pretty excited. Pretty excited to get there. Hope it's soon. Hope it doesn't take me too long now. Probably get there in about a week. I think there's going to be another ocean right after this. And it's going to be a waste of a boat. It's gonna be really sad. It may not be for a little bit. We may be able to just walk along here for a while. I'm nothing without my chat. I'm nothing without chat interactions. I'm a boring streamer with nothing to talk about. I suppose I made cookies earlier this night, and I made them with vegetable oil and brown sugar and pretty much nothing else. They were just flour and brown sugar and vegetable oil instead of butter. And they were cookies. They didn't really have a buttery taste to them. They were just like, yeah, they were, random person! Random person is here! Hello! That's my goat. They're in like all the Farlands chats or something. I know they're in Celestial's chat because I was in there with them before, and they're in my chat. So, you know, I'm honored to have such a mainstay of the Farlands streams in my chat regularly. I gotta sleep here. But, you know, Elsky's kind of abandoned me. Elsky's kind of abandoned me because they don't like me or my streams. They hate me, actually. They can confirm that. You're in them all. That's inspiring. I basically only watch Cell's streams, and then I watch sometimes Steve streams. I think I fell asleep to one of Steve Gamer's streams once. You know, Minecraft Farlands ASMR, that sort of thing. But I don't really watch them that actively because he doesn't speak much. And then I haven't caught any of NY54 streams, but I do find it very entertaining how terrible his computer is. So I watch some of the VODs sometimes just to entertain myself. Are you in the Council of Farlanders Discord server? Because I know you watch a lot of the Farlander people, but I don't know if you're in the server or not. Like, I tried to look through the members list and I couldn't find you. Unless your Discord username is something different than your YouTube. Also, your username now says random person instead of some random person. I think it used to say some random person. You're not. Dude, you gotta get in there. That's where all the Farlands people are. You're in no servers. Oh. You don't use Discord. That makes sense. That explains it. That would explain it, yeah. I'm like a Discord dweller. I'm on Discord too much, I think. I've just got it open like 24/7 on my other monitor, and then I don't turn off my computer. Use Steam? Okay, well that's something, I guess there's that. I think everyone who plays games uses Steam, though. I didn't when I was little. Join the Rusty Discord server. The Rusty Discord server doesn't exist. There is no such thing. You don't use Discord because of its failure to safety. Well, there is that. I suppose Discord has failures to safety. I think a lot of platforms do, though. I think like any messaging app or social media or anything has measurable failures to safety. As a matter of fact, if you're using any Google product, probably, you know, advertisers have all of the information about you that there is to collect. So, you know, at that point, I've just kind of stopped caring too much about safety or privacy on the internet very much. I'm almost at 240,000, and then I'm probably going to end stream because it's 6 in the morning. No, I might not. Might go to 242,144 because then I'll be exactly 20,000 blocks. Everything in 2025 is always in hot waters to failures of safety. I suppose 2025 was a year to be known. I feel like 2025 was kind of uneventful, relative to 2020. Like, a lot of stuff happened in 2024, and then a lot of stuff happened in 2023, but 2025 was like kind of nothing happened. 6:21 in the morning for you. Oh, so we're in the same time zone. That's good to know. Because it's also, I don't know if you can see it in the corner of my monitor. It might be too small on my monitor. But it is 6:20, well, 6:22 now for me. So we're in the same time zone. We are all in the same time zone except for Ranger because they are a nerd. I am in the same time zone as you. It's 6:21, it's 6:22 for me. It's 6:22 for Elsky. It's 6:22 for some random person. So, I think we're all in the same time zone. So I think Elsky is just lying. I'm almost there, dude. I'm 600 blocks away. About 700 blocks away. 6, 7. 6, 7 in the morning, 6, 1 in the morning. What? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Rusty kind of predicted 6-1 in September. That was like the height of my life. I genuinely prophesied. I prophesized that 6-1 would be the new meme, and I did that a month before it became a meme. I'll forever be proud that I just completely lucked out with Minecraft terrain generation there. Maybe it was like really important. Maybe 6-1 is like important to the fate. That video is not AI, Elsky. It's not AI. It's real. I think you could run it through any AI detector. There's no Sora watermark. There's no anything. It's not AI. You didn't sleep. I think I've taken like naps here and there. Like few hour naps, but I haven't actually gotten any reasonable amount of sleep. None of us have slept here except Raptor because you don't know, Elsky. You're just saying things to exclude. Honestly, I just don't get the 6-7 meme. Or anything new with its AI. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, 6-7 is like, it doesn't really make sense on purpose. It's like just for the sake of being like stupid. That's the whole point of it. Feels like humanity took steps back. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of setting ourselves back with the AI thing. It's like, because it's like a technological an economic bubble has formed around it where people are pouring billions of dollars into this technology that is not really improving substantially. I mean, you compare ChatGPT 5 to ChatGPT 4, and supposedly ChatGPT 5 is so massively improved in all these aspects, but it's just like, it feels marginal to me. With all this extra money that they've spent for marginal improvements, I feel like we've already kind of reached. I'm not Unk, okay. But I feel like the AI bubble is going to pop soon. Because if we're pouring all of these hundreds of billions of dollars into AI and we're draining, water reservoirs. Yeah, and I feel like the few things it's good for are used as an excuse to keep developing things like generative AI, like image and video generation, which I can only reasonably see that being used for bad things, to frame people for things they didn't do, or to generate misinformation and confuse people, or, just manipulate the political landscape. I can't possibly see that being used for anything else other than that. If it can be used for anything positive other than that, it's not worth it. We managed fine without it before, and it does a lot more harm than good. Um, it needs to be like heavily regulated, if not just banned entirely. There are other good uses for AI that are not misinformation like that video of you. Oh, I passed 200. Okay, well, I'll stop it. I'll stop at 240,500, I guess. I'll walk 300 more blocks. You had me talking about AI, um, and then I wasn't paying attention to how far I was. But I think I'm gonna end stream here once I get to 240,500. You joined the stream really late because we'd been going for like 2 hours here. I'd be exactly on X0. I'm gonna try to end every stream on X0 so that I maintain like functional. Stop at 250,000. Well, but then I'd have to walk for another hour, and it's already late and I'm already tired. I've been yapping. Okay, I'll go to 242,144 because that's where I'll be exactly 20,000 blocks away from the 262,144 floating point, you know, like powers of 2. And that'll be fun to reach, I think. 245,000? No, I think I'm gonna stop at 242,000. Because I really... Can you bargain for 200? No. Unfortunately not. Because it's so late that it's not even late anymore. It's early now. It's early in the morning. Well, the sun is not up yet, but it will be soon, I'm sure. Probably in about another 30 minutes. You know, and I'm tired. So... There's always these huge oceans of ice. It's kind of cool to walk across. I don't know. I still don't know if like jumping while walking across the ice or just walking normally is faster. I don't know which one is faster. But I usually jump because it feels slightly faster. I don't know if it is or not, but it feels like it, so I do. So there is that. My dog has been like running around going nuts. I think he needs to go outside. Yeah, that's another motivation to like stop walking here because he's losing his mind over there. Walking normally is faster. Okay. Good to know. I guess I just felt like it was faster to jump. But I suppose it's not. It's been me and a bunch of other people in chat for like an hour and a half. More like 2 hours. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Technically if you walk... Well, if you hold W and D and look slightly to the right, you go faster. Yeah, Elsky was talking about that. Like if I do this, I walk slightly faster. Is this the strat? This is the tech. But then I can't see what's in front of me. This is the Farlands tech. I'm gonna walk faster to get to the Farlands like this. This is the way I do it. This is the way to Farland. Why don't more people do this? This is the strat. This is actually the strat. Roaster never believes me. Well, you lie a lot, like how you lie about not being subscribed to me. So, I usually don't have a lot of good reason. I did trust you, but I suppose I just disregarded it for some reason. I don't know why, but in any case, I might have to start utilizing that tech. He's gonna start bee hopping like a madman in Minecraft. I don't know. I feel like bee hopping probably slows you down marginally. It only makes you... Why does it make you faster to jump and run while sprinting, but not while walking normally? Wait until he plays an NES FPS where you go 25 miles per hour walking diagonal. What? NES first person shooter? I feel like they didn't really have those. I feel like everything was like side scrolling, you know, 2D games. This is the Farlands strategy. I do think that is marginally faster, yeah. GoldenEye 007 in the corner. I guess. I don't know. I should have like oddly satisfying kinetic sand cutting videos and Subway Surfers gameplay in the corner. That might be entertaining to keep people's attention, you know, when nothing's really happening. That might actually increase my viewership. That could be smart. I'm out of boats. I gotta get more boats. I feel like I've never got enough boats. If I could just fill my inventory with like 50 boats, I'd be set. They should make stackable boats. What do you mean, I guess, twin? I don't know. I don't really know what I mean. Oh, now I gotta get wood. That's what she said. No, that's what he said. GoldenEye 007 is a literal FPS on the... GoldenEye 007? I feel like it was not on the NES. I feel like that was a... Oh wait, the video game. That was for the N64. That was for the Nintendo 64. That was not for the NES. The NES was released in 1983. I think you mean to say the N64. Yeah, that's a damn... It's a slow boat. I'm crashing out. Why do you need to keep people entertained? I keep myself plenty entertained. Well, you're a special case because you're like a mental asylum escapee and you just talk to yourself. You sit there and talk to yourself and spam buttons. Yeah, I was thinking you can't really have a first-person FPS on a console like on an 8-bit console because it can't do graphics like that. That doesn't work. It doesn't. You can kind of almost maybe pull off that sort of effect on an SNES, but you can't do that on an 8-bit console. You're schizophrenic and you also talk to yourself. Great. I got two crazy people in my chat so they can entertain themselves and I don't have to worry about it. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I need. And I'm stuck up here. It's fine. I'm not stuck up here. Why would I be stuck up here? When nobody is near me, I just talk to myself like I'm always being watched. Elsky and me would be a good duo. Yeah, I talk to myself a lot as well. I like pace around in my room and talk to myself when nobody's around. I feel like probably everybody does that, but nobody wants to admit that they do that. That's what I feel like. Duos like Fortnite. Yeah, kinda. Duos like Fortnite, I guess. I like Fortnite. If Defik were here, she'd be like, yes, I love Fortnite. He is orange because he wants to play Fortnite. Donald Mustard, hey, that's my game. I don't think there's a guy named Donald Mustard, and I don't think he would have made Fortnite. I think you're making things up, Elske. Dude, I genuinely rub my fingers around, walking around like I'm scheming the next big plot. Like I'm Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Dude, you're gonna create an innator or something, and you're gonna, like, destroy the tri-state area. What was the jingle where it was like Dr. Doofenshmirtz Incorporated? Something like that. I don't remember how it went. Dr. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated? Was it like that? I don't remember. Hey, we're within 144 blocks of where I'm gonna stop. Or within 100 blocks. Sorry. If it's like in the middle of the ocean, I'm gonna be a little peeved. I'm gonna be a little peeved by that. No, we're just gonna leave that boat over there. Dr. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Yeah, something like that. We're gonna walk. Yeah, I think I am right. Okay, so here, and then, oh, it's just a few blocks off the coast, I think. So we need to go, that's there, that's there, that's there, it's there, and that's there. Okay, 240, so this is exactly 20,000 blocks away, from the next power of 2, which I think is 2 to the power of 20. I'm not sure, I'll look that up. No, it is 2 to the power of 18 that is the next power of 2. In which I think it will be a 1/4 pixel offset or something like that. But I'm going to save and quit. And I'm going to stop the stream. So, goodbye, random person. And goodbye, Elsky. We accomplished a lot this stream. We mostly just waffled on about nonsense. So, yeah. Goodbye. I mean, when Larry... My name's not Larry. My name doesn't begin with Larry. Do you have any final words for us? I didn't know I was dying. Final word, motivation for the day. Better to shit than to fart. Better to shit than to fart, dude. I don't know. That's words to live by, words to end the stream on. Maybe when Gertrude starts stream. Okay. I don't know who Gertrude is, and I'm not starting the stream, I'm ending it. But, goodbye all. I'm going to press the stop streaming button, and I'm going to stop waffling, and the stream's going to end. Just so we're clear about that. I'm not dead. I'm not. Okay. Goodbye.